Hi. So I'm going to read a passage about Warren's obsessive-compulsive disorder that is one of my favorite passages in the book. It's told by his tour manager for a number of years during the 90s, Stuart Ross. He was buying only one shirt, Calvin Klein gray extra-large T-shirt. He was buying them in every city. Every time there was a store that sold that exact T-shirt, he would go in and buy them. I figured he was acting like a rock star, and he wore them once and threw them away. No idea. Well, New Year's Day, 1991, we're in Grand Rapids, Michigan. We have the night off, and we're playing on January 2nd. On January 1st, he calls me. Is there anything to do? So we rented a car and drove to a mall. He loved to shop, more than any heterosexual man alive. We go into a department store, and he immediately starts buying Calvin Klein gray T-shirts. He's flipping through the rack, and they're all the same size, all the same color, but he'd flip 2 or 3, take that one, flip another, take that one. I don't know how he made his decisions, but some were lucky shirts and some were not lucky shirts. So he buys 5 or 6 of these. Later we're walking to the car, and he notices another department store on the other side of the mall. He says, "We haven't gone there yet." I said, "Why would we go there?" He says, "To get Calvin Klein T-shirts." I said, "Warren, you just got 6 of them." He says, "But not from that store." I said, "What does it matter what store they come from?" He said, "It matters to me." I said, "Warren, once you take them out of the package, you don't know what store they came from." And he said, I'll never forget this, "I don't take them out of the package." "What do you mean you don't take them out of the package?" He said, "Look, you collect fountain pens, right?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Well, I collect gray Calvin Klein T-shirts." I said, "What are you talking about? Every one of my fountain pens is different. All your T-shirts are the same." And he said, "The value is to the collector." I said, "That's wrong. The value is to the marketplace, and every one of your shirts is identical." Until this time, I thought he was just wearing them and throwing them away because he didn't want to do laundry. But no, he had more Calvin Klein T-shirts in their packages than Calvin Klein had. Years later, we were having lunch, and he says, "Guess what? They don't make the same gray Calvin Klein T-shirts now. They're completely different. They're made in Malaysia now." He said, "You laughed at me when I bought all those shirts. Now I have the only gray Calvin Klein T-shirts in existence."